Hi, how are you, Saggies? And welcome to Taurus season. Before I begin, I want to first apologize for my absence. I was on vacation. So what I have decided to do was, since I missed the past couple of days, was to start off your week by April 20th, which is today, to the 26th. Okay? So for those of you who are new to my channel, this is called the Crux Ansata spread. It looks at all aspects of your life for the week. Okay? And literally in touch with everything. Even things I don't want to know. I'm kidding. And I also use the Tarot de Orishas, okay? African Tarot deck. So let's begin, Sagittarius. What you got going on in for your starting point? You have the Village. The Village, just all about something coming in very quickly. This can even be a group of people. I feel even paparazzi if someone is like a celebrity. Alright? And with this, I do feel like, there's some kind of energy here where someone's failing to understand something. So whereas something is coming in very quickly, this could be news about someone, and it's causing some kind of confusion and possibly you having to rush somewhere very quickly. Having had gotten communication from someone else. Okay, it could have been communication from a water sign, like a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're telling you something a bit heavy, and that's why I feel like everyone is possibly running, getting into their cars, getting on the train, etc. Wherever you live. Where I am, I'm surrounded by trains, so you could be getting on the train, etc. Okay, getting in a cab, whatever that your means of transportation is what it seems like. So it feels like something coming in very quickly and you having to move really quick. So if this is a job, I do feel like you got hired and you're having to possibly switch jobs. So this could be you in a job already, getting hired for something that possibly pays more is what it feels like, and it's like, oh shit, I gotta make moves really quickly. Okay, like how am I gonna fit this into my schedule? I like the way this pays, etc. This could even be you having had observed this happen to someone else that you're wishing that person could have came back. So I do feel like if you're like the supervisor, you're wishing that maybe someone left and you're wanting that person back. Maybe they were really good at the work that they did. Okay, so if you're the boss, someone that you oversaw, they left and you're wanting that person back. Okay, if not that, it could even be someone new that you recently hired that you want them back where you had them before, is what it also feels like. So it feels like a job and communication going on here about someone either abruptly leaving the job or you wishing you had someone else. You having to look for someone else really quickly because someone else left. Okay? In your second position, what you're waiting on, you have the Two of Air here. So this could be communication from an air sign, like an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And with this, I feel like this person that you're dealing with, they could be a child. They're not understanding something that you're telling them. So if this is you trying to help them with their homework, they're a little bit stuck. If this is you trying to tell them about someone else, like based on the communication, you're trying to tell this child, okay, this is what happened to this person. They're not coming back anymore. This could even be like a family structure. You having to tell this person that so-and-so is gone. They moved, they left, they're not coming back, etc. Okay, so it's almost like you made plans in your mind how you wanted something to play out, but maybe this person didn't take it very well. They may be a bit dramatic in their actions, is what it feels like to me. So they're kind of like all over the place, and you could be waiting for this person to calm down. If not that, I do feel like you're dealing with someone who has been playing with your, like, it feels like a business deal. So they've been playing with your finances, or you've been playing with someone else's finances. Like you're trying to get something to work out properly and it's not working the way you want it to. And I feel like this person, if this is at work, this person is above you and they are not really working with you. So you're trying to get something like signed off and done. They're taking 10 years to possibly get back to you, to email you, etc. And this could be communications coming from an air sign. Okay? So you got bad communication on the work front in terms of something coming in very quickly from someone else, like a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, and then you having to communicate whatever you got that came in there to this person, and they're not handling it well, is what it seems like to me. Okay, so it seems like you got back and forth communications going on here at work. Okay, In your third position in your present, you have message from water. So you got, like I said, you have a message from a water sign coming in here. And this person, I feel like they're a bit dramatic right now. They can't keep themselves together. It could have to do with a Cancer female. This person could be pregnant. This person could be I'm feeling like postpartum too. So you know someone that's dealing with postpartum, like depression, or you feel like that's what has been causing them to not do well at work, is what it feels like to me. So maybe I feel like you are highly intuitive yourself. And that's why you feel like maybe, okay, this person is pregnant. They can't be in this kind of environment. I'm going to put them in an environment where they can possibly take it a little bit easy. If not that, because they're pregnant. Okay, if not that, I do feel like you're dealing with someone where it's like you're trying to figure out, okay, am I the father of this child if you're a man? All right, so there's some kind of confusion going on here with someone's pregnancy, whereas like I said, you could be finding out that someone's pregnant, but you're like, wait, I'm not the dad, like what's going on here? So there's some kind of confusion going on. If you're a female, however, I don't feel like you're the pregnant one. I feel like you're dealing with a pregnant person that possibly has Cancer in their chart, is what I feel is. So they don't have to be a Cancer female exactly. They could be like a Capricorn, like an earth sign is what I'm feeling, but I feel Capricorn. And they could be the one that's pregnant, or they're not feeling very good. And that's why communication is coming in from a water sign about an earth sign not feeling very well, is what it feels like to me. Okay? But I feel very heavily like something to do with postpartum and having to possibly take time off from work because of a pregnancy, an illness, surgery, etc. Okay? And that's why the Tower is here. And it's almost like, what do we do now that this person isn't well? What do? We need to retract. And maybe whereas you're trying to communicate, this person is either not available on the phone, email, etc. They're taking too long. And it's like you can't move forward without this other person's approval, basically. Okay? Or whatever it is that you're trying to work out with them. Will that be trying to get someone else to come in to replace the person that had to leave, etc. Okay? In your fourth position in your future, you have the Five of Earth here. Okay, so not only does the earth represent your finances, but this also, to me, I always pick up emotional stuff with this card. And I do feel like, what I do feel, excuse me, is that you're trying to, like I said, you're trying to replace something or someone. So, like I said, if someone left a job, you're trying to replace that person having had left. But you move them somewhere else, but you're trying to put someone else in their place, wherever the main place is. Okay? So with this could even be like a job where like it has more than one location. If this is like your family, I do feel like someone is around. I feel like you feel bad for letting someone go and you know that they don't have that much money on them, is what it feels like to me. And it's almost like they have a hard time saving money. So I don't feel like it's you. I feel like you're dealing with someone who you're trying to teach them like how to save money. So this could be like financial literacy, etc. You're trying to give somebody pointers as to how they can better make use of their paycheck, etc. Okay? If not that, I do feel like someone is doing jury duty here. Okay, so that was pretty random. Someone's doing jury duty, and I feel like interesting. The people that are around you, they're fascinated by your looks for some reason. Maybe you're very pretty, you're very attractive, but there's something, you could even be in court and the judge or somebody wants you to portray an attitude that you're not. Okay, so if this is like a divorce or something, you need to, if this is like someone wanting you to be more alert, be more aware as to what's going on, because you had so much confusion that is making your head is putting you in like in this kind of situation where like you feel like you're being attacked or you're about to be attacked by something. Okay, this is almost like being like uncomfortable questioning that's going on here, like your involvement with someone. Okay, how long have you known the person, etc. All right, so if not a job, I do feel like it could be a relationship where someone jumped into something very quickly with someone else, and that's why the Tower is here. Well, I keep saying the Tower, the Village is here to explain how the other person possibly felt with you. Maybe they felt forced into something with you and they want to get out of it, and it's like they don't know how to get out of it. And I feel like you're feeling that. You're very intuitive, so I feel like you're feeling that that's what they're thinking. Okay? And it's almost like I know that you know that they feel that it was time for them to go. They knew they weren't doing well with something. They knew it in the back of their mind. They knew it. All right, but I feel like someone else possibly was on looking and didn't see it that way, and it could have been like an air sign. All right, that saw the way someone was working, wasn't liking it, and that's where the communication was coming in a little bit warped and putting you in this position. All right, because you could have been the one that hired the person, etc. You regret hiring them, whatever the case may be. If not that, I do feel like if this is like financial detriment, I feel like someone could have spent all, or not all, but most of what they tried to save to do something else with, and it put them in a tight position a little bit. Okay, this could be even you having to give money out to someone else's family because they need something done. All right, this could even be like if someone passed, you're trying to give them money, you don't have a lot of money, and you're trying to offer something to their family. Okay, in your fifth position, you have the Ace of Water. Okay, so this could be a new relationship that you're entering into. Could be with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. I feel Aquarius, though. I feel like you're meeting an Aquarius, and this person is highly attractive. They are very highly intelligent as well. I feel like you have a lot to learn from them. And I also feel like, if not an Aquarius, I do feel like you're trying to heal a relationship. You're using someone else to heal a relationship here, or heal something that you feel like you didn't have that much involvement in it, but I feel like you feel bad for not having had communicated a little bit better with someone else that you had, possibly someone that in the past, is what it feels like to me. And there's some kind of regret going on here. You could have even someone could have even cheated and feels bad for having had done that to someone that they put a lot of trust in, they put a lot of love into. Could be a relationship. Like I said, it's a relationship. Okay, and with this there's some kind of marriage that's getting annulled. I don't know. There's a marriage, and this not only like love and relationship marriage, a marriage meaning at work. You could have to let go of something or someone, feelings towards someone else. Okay, are you feeling like you have to do this for whatever reason? It's not gonna work. All right. In your sixth position, you have your accomplishment. You have the Seven of Earth here. So I feel like you managed to save some cash. Okay, you managed to possibly pay somebody off before you decide to let them go, etc. This could be giving someone like their final paycheck before the next 2 marks or something like that. And with this, I do feel like there's delays in travel going on, whereas you're trying to get someone money, you're trying to send them money, but there's like a delay in that. Okay, so they either don't receive it on the day that you want them to receive it, like it could be like a little later. They need it sooner though, like they need it right away, but it's almost like there's a delay going on here with sending someone money. If not that, there's a delay in travel trying to get to someone else. You're very far away from this person or a group of people, and that's why it's causing some kind of issues with your finances. This, like I said, with the Tower, you put these 3 cards together here. Like I said, there's something here, some kind of message coming in about needing to travel very quickly to get to someone and not having enough money to do so, is what it feels like to me. Okay, and it's causing you some kind of there's a lot of emotion associated with these cards, with the energies that is coming from this. Okay, and what I feel is that there's an element here of a regret of lost time, not having had to spend the amount of time that you needed to spend with someone. I feel like someone took advantage of you. You feel taken advantage of, basically. Okay, is what it feels like. But I feel like you have this energy about you that you want to get back at someone because they took advantage of you, or at least you feel like they did. I feel like this other person that you're dealing with, they feel like they can't really express how they feel to you right now. They have a lot going on the personal front, possibly with their own family, so they can't really, it's not like they can't, it could be an earth sign, but it's not like they can't. It's just that they have so much stuff going on that they can't really emotionally be there for you right now. basically, or you can't be there for them. But I feel like this is what's happening. There's the element of you wanting to like get back at this person for not, for feeling, making you feel used, or making you feel unimportant for whatever reason, or you're doing that to them. Okay? In your seventh position for your spiritual self, you have karma. Karma represents judgment. Okay, and this to me, I feel like there is someone judging you. Like I said, you did have some kind of jury situation going on here, but if not jury duty, I feel like someone wants to like back away from a relationship with you, or you want to do this with them, and it's almost like there's some kind of embarrassment associated with this card, is what I feel like. And it's almost like I said, you're trying to figure out what direction to go into after someone decides that they don't want to follow through with a marriage, or they don't want to follow through with a new relationship with you, etc. If this is at home, that even at work, at home, this is someone deciding that they just can't, they want to move forward. All right, so whether this be like selling a house, needing to sell a house, buy a house, move, etc., it's almost like you're being faced with that, but not in the way that you thought you would get faced with it. So this could be like being slapped with divorce papers, or someone kind of like cheating you out of something. You feel cheated is what it feels like. But I feel like something is coming to the light that's going to get you, like I said with the village, something here is coming out that's kind of like is going to like open up your eyes a little bit more into something as to why someone hasn't been communicating with you very well. They could have been just incognito for a minute because they needed to be. All right, it's not that they wanted to, they needed to. Okay, and it's also about you using your intuition about your next steps with someone in your life right now. Okay, should I move on with this Aquarius person? If they're an Aquarius, or if they're a water sign individual, should I listen to their every word? Are they telling me the truth, etc.? Okay, where was I? In your eighth position, you have dwarves and gnomes. This in a way represents your creativity. So I do feel like you want more out of somebody at work. Basically, you want them to be more alert, be more aware, etc. Okay, it's not like you feel like they're not very aware. It's like you have people around you that disagree with you hiring them. Basically, they disagree with it, and it's almost like, you know, should you go with this new person that you have your eyes on in terms of having someone join the team? Should you open up and express how you feel to this person? Like I said, they could be an Aquarius or a water sign. They want you to open up. They want you to tell them how you feel about a move, about a new home, about selling buying a car, etc. Or you want to possibly share this with someone else in your life that you haven't heard from in a while, and it's like it's frustrating to you because it's like, you know, what to do, like you don't know what to do because they're not communicating with you very well. Okay, but you have a lot to share, they're incognito, like I said. In your ninth position, you have what's changing. You have the 9 of fire here. So this has to do, every time I look at this card, it looks very spiritual to me. And this also, but it represents you kind of like defending yourself, defending your feelings. All right, having to heavily defend yourself because, like I said, there's a choice that you're making here that people don't agree with, that people are trying to possibly downplay you for doing. And it's like, okay, that's why you feel this way, like I said. This could be you starting up a business that people are like, why are you doing that? This could be you having someone else join the team that they're not really feeling their vibe. Okay? Or this could even be you having to deal with people coming to you and saying, I don't like them, can they leave, etc. This could be even if this is at home, someone else is coming, someone that was at home is coming back home, and it's like making the energy of the home a little bit weird, and that's what's changing. So it's like your happiness in your side of your home is turning into hell again because someone else is coming back. Basically, that's what that feels like. In your resolution, you have the enslaved prisoner. Interesting, perfect resolution to come to for the end of the week. And it feels like to me that you definitely do feel like this. You definitely feel like this. Okay? Not knowing what to really do about a relationship, about a job, about a coworker, someone that you supervise, etc. okay, and having to deal with a boss that's not really communicating. So you got some bad communications going on here. You got some people that you're working with that are just not on the same mindset as you. They're slower, they're too fast, etc. They take their time a little bit too much. Okay, or you're having to, like I said, you're having to deal with other people defending their feelings possibly about you. If this is at home, you're having to defend who your partner is to your family, why you're with that person. I like this person because that's who I want to be with. Like, why should I have to make somebody better so that my family could like them, etc. Okay, is what it feels like. But I feel very heavily work. And also, if you do have a relationship here where your family doesn't agree with it, speak your mind. Okay, and that could be with a Aquarius or a water sign. All right, but you know what's best for you. Basically, you know how to get yourself out of this situation. But I feel more so work than anything, than whatever else is going on here. But let me know what you think about it. Okay. All right, then, Sagittarius, that concludes your reading. If you have any pressing questions, I would love you to send me any questions if you have any. This reading was very detailed, and that's what I really like about it. So please let me know if you have any questions. Also, please email me, send me an instant message on Facebook, whatever is more convenient for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the page, my Facebook page as well. And also, if you like my videos, I really appreciate you so much. Thank you, Sagittarius. Take care. Bye.